Mm. Morning, guys. Or I guess it's more or less not directly morning. It's probably more like midday now. Clock is almost 11. 10:55 a.m. to be exact. Back today. I weren't expecting to be streaming today, but I thought today is kind of a chill day. The sun is out, so why not take a little stream? This is also going to be uploaded mobile dashboard. I kind of guessed that. This is going to be uploaded to or exported to the YouTube afterwards. Little start of this. So I'm gonna be doing one bit updates, then put them over there, and then go there. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Ja, I see it here. Ready up at the van.
Ja,
Oj.
men å det går bra. Som en trykk. Mm.
Oh. Oj.
Trykk.
Ja. Average.
Bare kom inn i klasserommet.
Jo, jo.
Du har jo en jobb.
No. No. No.
Du må bare fortsette der.
Jo, jo.
Det blir så bra. Det blir veldig bra.
I know.
Har du gått på ski her?
Nei. Eller gå på ski og gå på ski. Jeg var ute her på ute her søndagen, hvert fall. Jeg har ben nettverk. Skulle ha ungene klaga på så mye, det er så lite da wifi-en datt ut ned, så skulle sette opp en ny router ned, og så fant han ikke ut av hvordan patchpanelet var patcha opp. Det gjemt igjen. Kom og hjelp dem å patche inn igjen. Så har han gjort det, i hvert fall.
Ja. Men du kommer inn.
Ja. I don't know. Well, anyway, what I was saying, was that we're first going to be doing a update just on various things and stuff. So I'm gonna try to get my Streamlabs. Normal OBS Studio to me with virtual cam and display capture, as it currently is not. Oh my god, it will start virtual camera, which means if I jump here, it should pop up. There you go. And then I have another video capture device somewhere. I'll just add video capture device. And I'll just that body in there on the top. There we go. Perfect. So, kind of to explain what's been going on. Um, Everything's been starting to get back up inside of Steam. Kinda lagging out a bit here. At the moment, everything is up. We're starting to get like stuff together. I got some of my Sakura Succubus and Hunipop back in here and shit. Episode 1 and 2 Half-Life is in here, modified versions actually. Alternate versions. Closing those afterwards, and we have Farming Simulator 19 now. There's been a lot of questions around Farming Simulator 19 and how everything is going to be forward. Simply explained, yes, we are going to take up the Millennium Farmer stuff again. Just that we're going to be only that we're going to be first now doing the Canadian production map, which I posted a stream here the other day about, which also is up on YouTube. I streamed it here on Twitch. It will be available here on Twitch in like 14 and 15 days. So yes, yeah, I know. So if you did notice it already, yes, I did do some updates on my account. This is not the profile background I'm gonna edit, but I have to pay a bit for Necobar and shit to get the proper ones I want in the background. But anyway, so far I posted my description here. So for those that don't know, this computer is running it's an MSI Layer Part 72F gaming series. It's running a 7th gen Intel Core i7 4400Q, 8 gigs of SK Hynix 2400 MHz DDR4 memory, which came with this computer when my friend bought it. The unknown before I took it over, and when I took it over, I threw another DIMM of 8 GB Samsung 200 to 2400 MHz DDR4 memory at like around. NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1060, 1TB VD Blue 2.5 HHD, which is in there, which is mainly my recording drive and stuff, and a 240 gig Samsung SSD. So again, SSD is reserved for programs. Most of both video and games is on the HSD. I wouldn't run games off the HSD, but since I have so low storage on the M.2, I don't really have a choice other than running them on here, because I have about, what is it? Yeah, no items, blah blah blah. Because I have about okay, that was an announcement without sound. Well, we're still going. So yes. There we go. Yeah, so about 202 gigs. Sorry about that. Just had an announcement. But yeah, roughly 202 gigs there. But there again, we have games without Steam, which is Riot Games and Blizzard. 105 gigs, so that's about 307 gigabytes of games. So 307 gigabytes of game on here, excluding Technic Launcher and now I need to see. I think my Technic Launcher is actually running through the 112 pack, and this buddy is having just a tap. So you're dunk. So yes, and then I also have Origin Games, which apparently is installed on program file 86 in here for no weird reason. Also have multi-MC. Uh, now that's one thing I were gonna check. Uh, we'll do that afterwards. There and here on the local files, I have some program data and some activation stuff. So really taking up space is just programs. I have a bit of recordings on here, but it's just some random Call of Duty clips and explain. Not really much. Yeah, and of course, you have probably seen a lot of this already. Razer Devil Elite, which is an Symphonist 2.0 version, so it's not the newest one. Razer Another Chroma, Symphonist 3. Razer Kraken 3.5mm headset. This is that one. 3.5mm is jack. 50mm drivers. D-Link USB Hub 7X USB 3.0. And two 2.5 amp charger ports. I have an HP ProCryo 2530 48 port managed network switch, which is gonna be put in a network/storage rack, plus extra storage gear and stuff. Haven't gotten that far yet. S5 streaming kit. It's gonna be upgraded to the Rode NTA. NTA is supposed to say. Actually, I will correct that. NTA. Thank you, buddy. Streaming set and the Yamaha MG16X USB mixer, which are later probably upgraded to the Behringer X32 compact for the combination of multi-track recording for streaming and multi-track recording for band purposes, music production. So yeah, obviously the last pass I was playing most Satisfactory and the crew, so I put most hours into Satisfactory at the time being, or most hours I have in Farming Sim 17, since that was pretty much the first game I got back on here, and Car Mechanic Sim 2015, thanks to my buddy providing me with promo codes, product codes, since he had them laying around. And so that's the Steam side of things. So further explanation with farming. So right now we're on the Canadian production map. That's probably gonna be our main role-playing map until further notice, and then we'll probably sooner or later go back over to going back to the Millennial Farmer map. Hopefully we'll get the unknown, my buddy, to help me on the Canadian production map on thought of how big and large the map is. I mean, it's Canada, and fields in Canada are ginormous. So simply explained, that would be nice to have somebody else and just courseplay to help me out, because courseplay on some of those fields doesn't work too great because there are blockish and trees in the way, which counts as the same field. And then I haven't really learned. I know you can do it, but I haven't really learned how to recorrect pre-generated courses from the advanced course generation from courseplay. So per now, I've been soil sampling all our fields, so they are soil sampled as I did in the last stream, and I got the 8RT up on starting to do some 5-section high-speed disc called the disc tillage on the field 5 which had cotton on it. We're gonna mainly be doing corn and soybeans and maybe durum, wheat, and silage. Um, Most of the time we will be drilling, so most of the time we'll only have to do some pro tilling and then just seed straight on top of it, unless we're gonna have on where we're gonna be planting soybeans. I don't see ourselves needing any lime. We'll maybe add some liquid fertilizer, but no lime. Probably have the lime for durum and corn, uh, but not for soybeans. So that's how stuff stands about that. We're still setting up the farm. We still have trees in the way. Still some custom shit I have to do about that. So I guess we can re-divert into taking a look at oh god, can you stop yanking about notifications? Thank you. So here is how standpoints are standing right now. I'm just gonna double check which week we're in. We're in week 4, which means basically these two can go bye bye. Satisfactory stream. I don't remember if I did a satisfactory stream or not, so I'm just gonna pull that as blue. I did not do any FTB Infinity. I know I streamed something on Sunday, but I don't remember what. Uh, well, I know at least. We're in week 4. It's Monday. So we're supposed to come FS today. We haven't gotten the Copara up yet, so that's still gonna be glued out. FTB Infinity is coming. I have some streams laying around. So we won't be starting from the start, simply because all my recordings, I were missing some recordings, I had space issues. So it really just went a bit all over the place. And if you're wondering, yes, this is a limited edition, or was a limited edition at least, OnePlus 80 Cyberpunk 2077 5G edition. Uh, Looking on it because I saw the notification on it and it looks pretty nice. It's a quad cam 48 megapixel, uh, 256 gig. You can get it all the way up there. Snapdragon, so it's running Snapdragon operating system. FHD 120 Hz display. Pretty gosh darn nice phone if you ask me. So yeah, I've been taking a look at that. So now it's kind of the standpoint between the next phone I'm gonna get. Is it gonna be the OnePlus 80 Cyberpunk edition, or is it gonna be the Samsung Galaxy S10, which was the Plus, which was the original plan? So now I'm kind of sitting here just like, it's so fancy, it's so cool, but at the same time, I like the Samsung operative system, and it's all the factors. It's all the factors. So simply explained. But now back to this. As said, I don't even remember how the streams. I know there were no streams on Sunday. I don't remember. So I'm just gonna mark all of this as bluey blue. I'll see if I can get some FS19, or you know what? Today I'll just set up a random stream here on a if I can fucking right. There we go. Now I'll put that as yellow because I'm still streaming it. So that should be fine. So that's just the other thing I had. So basically explained. So that's everything on that side of things. I've been for everybody that was wondering, I was mailing around with Chico. if anybody knows Chico Niker on YouTube, been contacting around and about the music and stuff. By licensing of like copyright licensing and shit of the songs and stuff. So as she says here, it's provided by different labels. So we'll see how we're gonna do it about like good nightcore covers and stuff because apparently she is not taking any privacy for the songs. The songs are privacy by somebody else. She just has the video for privacy and stuff. So yeah. So I'll have to take a closer look into that. Other than that, I haven't really gotten further on anything else. So yeah. So don't really have anything else to say about that. So that's as it is, and also for farming, waiting on the new grain scale tablet thing to be released is currently being tested by giants, so that will hopefully be out sooner or later. So yes, I had a lot of episodes laying around for Call of Duty that was gonna be laid out, and I have a 3K that I was gonna upload. But thanks to Activision simply blocking um, view details, please. Basically being blocked simply because of a single cutscene that was in the game that they didn't like me playing. So I simply cut out that one only um, that only little thing just because of the copyright claim. Um, so this can't be viewed any place in the world. So that's kind of a bump. So I'll have to remove that little segment if I'm gonna keep it, which I guess is what I'm gonna do. So I'll select Dashin to the mouth segment. So the one that did so it was a like unliable was that 1545 to 1655 moment som att trimma var det. And then let that trimming do its thing and see what I can do about that. Also, as update for the studio and stuff, just BRB, I need the toilet. Well, back. So this was what we're talking about. Upgrades to the studio. Uh, said stay logged in on this device. Thank you. Now I can get this in the correct prices for my currency. That is. And so upgrade to the studio is going to be a pair of KRK RP5 classic studio monitors with stands. So that's going to be the per now first upgrade to the studio. Many people are probably thinking, hey, what are you going to do about the sub? Either I will just patch in the 80 watt sub that I already have for a Logitech set, but like for my aspect is, well, I want to feel the bass as well, but in the house I'm living there's not that much dampening in the floor, so my main perspective is to uh, feel the bass, and there's plenty of bass in these speakers to pair it. So for speakers themselves, it's gonna be totally fine just running them plain, but I'm gonna be patching in maybe later a KK Rocket sub. If not, I upgrade to a full set of PA speakers and subs and patch them into the 12U Studio Rack. Later on down the road, when I get the Behringer X32 compact on top of it. So yes, studio cabinet and acoustic foam panels, because I need to throw some on the back of the wall, some in front, like in front of where I'm sitting, so behind the monitors, to cancel acoustics, because I have a lot of acoustic in that room, even though there's a lot of stuff put up. So that's gonna be nice to cancel out that kind of stuff, and it will also help with bass frequencies that bangs into the wall and stuff. So that's nice. And then either the NT1A or NTA1 vocal recording pack with a studio arm. So that's pretty nice. Totally just this is probably like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, probably about 8 grand. But then you have like for eight $800, but then you have about $300 extra in customs and shit. So custom charges from UK to Norway and DHL Express and stuff. So that's nice. So that's the first upgrade, and then the second upgrade is going to be a lot of XLR cables and general stuff to the studio. So that's that. So that's that side of things. Otherwise than that, yes, I've been looking at Chevy's 2020 models, convertible. So, because I've been looking at this car, and literally Chevy Camaros has always been one of my dream cars to have. And original Panamera is a standard Camaro, but the Camaro convertibles, they're practical, they're good in power. So that's those. So yes. Okay, can you explain to me why? Oh, sorry about that. You haven't even seen what I was showing you. There we go. So yes, as I said, Chevy 2020 convertible. So bill and price, I'm gonna just check what I can do in here. Continue. Don't need the sunroof. Trims. To LT. Six-speed manual. Probably gonna be the best color for sooner or later adding more details and stuff to it. Do I know? Ish. Performance package. Exterior. Rims. Sure. The rolling suspension. Brake upgrade system. Pretty good. I think I might need that. To be honest. Yellow paint calipers. I'm not complaining. Yeah, I kind of wanted that red color. Colors. Red hot, please. Exterior. Red on. V-locks. Body splash protector. Blah blah blah. Beep 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 beep. Sure, interior. There we go. Bucket seats. Navigation kit. You already have both systems, so that's fine. Cargo nets, that's fine. We don't need any of the knee pads. Accessories, cargo management, electronic cargo, hitch brakes, blah blah blah. Ordnance. Security and protection. Yeah. Tools. Well, I'll have a different truck for that. Summary. So that is pretty much a go-to. Can I just save this to PDF? Save to documents, commodity for sale, commodity pricing. So net price, total cash. Yeah, so about $30,000. How the fuck is there 10 matches near me? How? 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 There we go, so. Well, look at that. Then we have designed the fucking god as well now. Pretty darn nice. See what she answers to that. Well, there we have it, I guess. Well, that's that at least. Sorry for all the noise coming now. It's lunchtime, so everybody's coming out. So, that's that. I think that's pretty much it of updates on that side of stuff. Really. So, I guess we'll pretty much jump into some games, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna. There we go. Fuck. Lord. Trying to write, and it goes into the wrong language, and I can't even write my gosh darn. Well, that's good for that matter of fact. Yes, I know you're sending. What is this even? What the schnick is this even? DLC, shush. Intermission. There we go. So, now, let's see and look into some games, shall we? I guess Satisfactory is our best option. So I'm gonna jump to in-game and see on games, and I think Satisfactory should already be enabled, yes, which means it should be for me to just launch it up. And now my desktop audio ain't even working. Default, thank you. Then we just launch the bastard and see what we can do. So Satisfactory and play. Or stop. Oopsie daisy, actually, blah blah blah. I weren't gonna run it through there, I was gonna open it and start it through. Oh god. Exit. Exit now. Then we open Steam again, because if we're gonna open it through the Satisfactory mod manager, because I have mods. Yeet. Great work, pal. Holiday. Satisfactory mod manager, thank you. Oh, you're already saying the game is running. Oh, great. Don't just have to wait, I guess. How are you? Oh, passage crashed. Huh? Great. Okay, so it is in fact launching up gracefully this time. Last time it tried to launch. Let's just say it didn't launch gracefully. Sometimes I wish, if anybody know, let me know. I really wish Satisfactory had a console so I could see what the heck it's doing. Because just watching a black screen while I start up can be kinda boring and kinda worrying to times. There we go. I'm just gonna wait until this loads properly before I start alt tabbing and shit. There we go, okay. Now I'm comfortable switching over. Making sure that usual upgrade. I'm gonna move my webcam down here again. That so you can see the bar and go up here. Oh. There he goes. Oh, here they go. Well, anyway. Either I get the call or either I don't get the call. I don't know. We're going to continue the Satisfactory been on out for the last couple of days, and we're going to continue on our project of getting explosives so we can get Caterium. Okay, that was a very good thing to do. I have a feeling this is going to crash. If not, I have very good luck. Okay, never alt tab when you're in the menu. Never. Kinda. Are you gonna say that I'm streaming or what? Okay, is it now gonna say that I'm streaming or what? Oh, it's just saying I'm playing Satisfactory. Well, great. Well, I am streaming indeed, so great. Well, anyway, we're back. We were working on Caterium. Currently researching so we can get Novelist explosives. Um, so I've been gathering sulfur and shit. So we've been creating black powder. Now I'm gonna have to get more sulfur and more coal. Now coal ain't a problem. Uh, Sulfur there on the other hand we have to try to get. Now my truck is on the upside. That is our road to the now as I kinda knew, you need a more coal. Yes, our water pump, our coal factory been keeping up pretty good. Haven't had a single problem, so we couldn't run purely off of that coal system. It's oh Jesus. We've been running mainly on that coal system ever since we got it stood up. So main thanks to the unknown, which was the one that actually literally put the system up. The only thing I stood for was putting up the main like structure facade or whatever. And yes, I know I'm gonna fix that in a bit. I just haven't gotten that far, and I have like spikes. And this hill is burning us a lot of coal, and it's heavy. And this is one out of two massive hills we have to get up. We got sulfur. Yes, you're indeed right. I'm running this just off a biomass generator because I haven't put up any pipes yet. So this is standing here just producing us power to run that. We're pretty much running, it gives us the power we need. Um, we have so much solid biofuel at home that running this on biofuel is no problem. Uh, because we have also a lot of wood and stuff on us from we've been foresting to make roads up here. So this is no problem. And there's not even a point in trying to bump the production because this body is running as fast as it can go. And there we have 100 more. I'll let this body produce up a little bit more before we run off. We are gonna put up a conveyor eventually from this back down to the base. But we're gonna be building that base, we're gonna be expanding it, we're gonna be changing out the panels, painting it. We're gonna be researching a lot of different shit and janks on that part of stuff. I think that is gonna hold for the time being. Ouch. That was unpleasant. What I was trying to do was to get in the back here, the craft bench. And see, we can create well enough black powder. Now, what was it he wanted? The world, she's writing. Just my girlfriend. So here out, you see I have like almost 60 FPS. The reason for the massive FPS drop inside of the base is the simple reason the mods, the model lights. Now, as soon as I get my stationary computer together, my FPS will be through the roof. Because the plan is a 3080 or something in between the 3080 and 3090. We'll see what it ends up with. Now, the main thing we need to do back at base now is to create steel. One. Beta hentai. One. Yes, I literally just said beta hentai, just don't mind me, and this driving is not unfaithful. And it's turning night apparently. Yeah. And for anybody who's wondering, don't even think I put out while we suit up this coal factory. I'm gonna just put that back in here even. There's some more wood in this, I'm gonna throw that into that other factory. So basically we have this water pump down here that's pumping water, and we have these pipeline pumps which is just giving some head lift just because of the lifts in the pipe. See here, a really good pumping pressure. So this pretty much goes to there. We have no pumps inside of the main building as far as I know. We had one, but it was placed the wrong way. So basically, we have 6 lines coming up here, so we could fit another generator in there if we expanded more that way, which is probably the plan. So these MK2 belt is providing all of these with power, and yes, the plans were to have the pipes red. And actually, the funny thing about it was that I started painting these red, and the funny thing is, Jan, which already had a plan about starting painting them, actually had a plan about painting them red, so we were pretty on the same config on that one. Our fluid buffers in case our pumps were to give up or something, so that's keeping up. So pretty much we have an endless amount of power here, or uninterruptible source of power here as long as the water keeps up. Um, for the time being, we haven't ran into issues with power yet, as far as standpoint goes, and we have biomass gens if it were to be a problem. Sooner or later, we're obviously gonna upgrade to like general, to like steam turbines and such. So this is how we've done it. We have a lot of stock on iron stuff. So basically, the plan now, as we're gonna run over and put all of those leaves and stuff into the biomass plant, and then we're gonna come back over here and start generating some steel. So basically, coal and iron in an assembler, and we have overclocked assemblers, so that won't be a problem. Uh, Wait, don't tell me. Is that how does this have no power? Wait, did I forget to plug the line on? Okay, hold the phone. I think I forgot to plug the line on. Gosh darn it. Fucking damn it. Fucked it up again. Got power lines on me? Yes. Everything, yeah, because everything is connected to this pole, but where the fuck is this power pole mounted? So I'm gonna mount a power pole there. I'm gonna pull this body on the outside. Okay, I thought I hooked it up to that connector. Thought I hooked it. When I say hook, you hook. Then we place you there, and then we drag you over onto that. There we go. Now we should have power in it. There we go. Now we have power in it. Now where's that power pole? There we go. Now we have power here. So we're using about 60 power consumption. Mm. So our plan is to get Carnite and get this last set of furnaces up going. Once that's up going, this area is gonna be storage. So this is all gonna be moved up. The storage container has some copper wire and shit in them. And copper foiling, those are all gonna be moved upstairs. Because upstairs is our assembler plant. So, for now, we need steel pipes. So, steel pipes is, or well, steel as it's called. Select recipe. Uh, oh god. Select recipe. Select recipe. Well, yeah, because steel is hold the phone. I'm messing. I'm messing up. It, it, it. Technically, we should can do it in the assembler. Technically speaking, the steel ingot is well. Oh, never mind, cause it's iron ore. Great. It ain't the iron I need. It's iron ores I need. Well, I guess I can create off more plates then. I guess. Select recipe plates. We always need some plates. I guess. And then I'll go to jank some iron ore from these boys. I should have enough to create myself some steel. So technically speaking, the assembler should be able to make a steel. Technically speaking. Uh, Technically speaking, it should. Because this body can't create a steel. So I will trust, yeah, because that's what the refinery is for, ain't it? Ain't it, ain't it, ain't it? because the refinery, the foundry, is to smelt 2 resources into alloy ingot. So basically what we need for that again, the foundry, is some concrete and 10 rotors. And actually, we have rotors here somewhere. I just don't remember where. I just know we have. I think those are in the back of my truck because I know we have rotors. I definitely know we have rotors here somewhere. I just simply know that. And I have a feeling they're in the back of our truck or tractor or whatever you wanna call it. Well, I knew it. Now we need 10 rotors. I'm gonna throw the rest inside of there. And then I'm gonna run over, go into the top and get some concrete. And we'll put up a foundry so we don't have to stand here and crank all of those ourselves. And that reminds me, did we have any more overclockers in the back of that truck or whatever that situation was? We need steel pipes to research the obelisk. Um, nope, we did not. Which means we'll pretty much just have to use the overclockers we got around the place. Yes, we can steal some from the assembler since we're not using that body right now. Well, I guess that should be totally fine. Running stairs every day. Yeah, so here is where the Caterium is going to come in. So, simple matter of Mysticusium. Foundry. I guess we'll just pull it straight here for the moment being, I guess. And we'll pull a power line from one to you. And steel ingots, and I'll throw in coal, and I'll throw in iron ore, and I'll throw in at least one overclocker. Overclock it a bit at least, and if the assembler is not running as it is, I can pull 2 overclockers out of you, throw 2 overclockers into you, and I can overclock you to the maximum amount, which means we'll produce fucking ingots like a crazy maniac. And the steel pipes is just a crafter, so that would be a problem. Now that's what I call producing. Although on the top of how much iron we have, I pretty much gotta go and get some more coal. Dee da 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 da. We're gonna have a few parts steel ingots, and this is gonna be automated. So I'm gonna split up the line again, so I can run 2 lines of. I can run, run 1 line up to the yeah this body, and so that I can run. I'm then gonna run a separate line, also split it. So I might put this up in there and just run from there. 99 steel, and then the steel, technically, if I remember right, is just here, and steel pipes and bada bing bada boom. And that will produce steel pipes out of nowhere. Meanwhile, I'ma jump over here and just check because that should be everything, right? As far as I know. Sulfur, Moblisk. Yeah, it's 100 steel pipes. So we can get the quarry and miner going on the Caterium. So we can move these machines up in the second, get the Caterium. So the Caterium goes over up there, back in down from the top etage in here. Then it's gonna go into all of these smelters. and then gonna go into a massive like storage unit like that again. And then we have a main output here, which is gonna go into an elevator, which is gonna go what? Not we drag it around and then back here, then feed it up, and then that will go up, and then that will go into a craft to split up the lines and go into various crafters and foundries and assemblers and all that. So we can automate the crafting and generation of most of the stuff. Now, meanwhile, I don't know how many flower petals we have around this place. That's kind of what I want to find out. So I have no flower petals on. In here, we also have no flower petals as far as I know. Because I want to research the uh, this buddy, which needs 100 of those. I know, doesn't seem like we have 100 of those, which means we'll have to go for a hunt sooner or later. Uh, Now this buddy is finished. Oh, I ran out of coal on here. Now there we have 66 pipes. And then I'll just take the now steel that's in here, and that should probably be enough to get us 100 pipes. And then I'll put the rest of the steel as a storage account type of thing. What's that? What's that? What's that? So, okay, come on. I asked for this word. There we go, the pipes. So I'll put the rest of that steel for the time being for other stuff. So now we go into the map. We take sulfur. You start research. Parts. So now technically we should be able to create a obelisk. Uh, Now I don't know where we craft those obelisks, because that's alloys. Oh, so 5 black powder, which is pretty much going to be no problem making up because of how much gold we have. Move. There we go, and steel pipes, I'll pretty much just make those up manually as well. Yeah. Right, 10. Then we'll throw that in the assembler. Let that buddy do its thing. And I need to the toilet, so I'll be right back. There we go, I'm back, and we have our novelist. So, now, technically speaking, as long as we have plates to do that shag, I thought I saw I had some plates in here somewhere. If that wasn't just me, I don't know. Even if we don't, we shouldn't have any problem making that. Select recipe, a reinforced iron plates, junk and junk, and then I'll take my overclockers back from there, throw them in here, rank the production speed. And yes, we have very great lights in the middle here. We have pretty much no lights in the back here, I know. But that's number one, mainly because of FPS reasons. Second of all, I just haven't bothered yet. Because these are on all the time. And well, sun glares of just LED lamps. Those are LEDs, Stefan. Just holy jikes. Oh, look at that. We're missing screws. Are we missing screws now? Well, missing screws shouldn't be a problem. Because I have about 500 screws up in this bunch. But one of those creators will throw that last screw in there. Let this create up a few pipes. I also have raw quartz. I'm gonna see if there's a research on that one. Which there probably is. Quartz, yes. 28. I'm gonna start our research. Research finished. Fish new scannable resource. Good. So then we can start finding quartz soon as well. First now. I think that's gonna be good enough. Now we're gonna run back out and we're gonna get our car. Let's jump up. Didn't nail that, buddy. We're gonna find our car again. It's just on the other side of this bad boy. Just check what's back in here. There's not much back in here. I'm gonna just throw in some random stuff just to kind of empty my inventory a bit. Because it's kind of fun. Sure. Quartz crystals, black powder can go in there. Sword, that's fine. Let's destroy this tractor. Let's get our ass back over to the... Yeah, we're going back over to the cafeteria mode now on. Which means then we have to go the other direction. There's our coal line, and here up is our Ethereum line. And this power lamp, I threw like 200 biomass in it, and it's still keeping up. Unbelievable. But now anyway, we can get down here, we can destroy this piece of our shank. We can finish running our lines. So if I remember right, you just... or whatever, or do I just go over here and just... Okay, I have to check in with. Okay, so we need a novelist detonator now. So now I have to search a novelist detonator and whatever the fuck that needs. Well, anyway, I mean, I guess I can at least run my conveyors while I'm missing rods and shit. Because I put all my rods and all my plates inside of here. And then, now, can I just pull this shank over here, please? Thank you. Then I can pull this body as far as it go. Just pretty much over there. We need more plates and shit. So, let's get the heck out of here. Let's get the heck back. We need to research the detonator now. There's everything. There's everything. See, short run to the coal, short run to the Caterium, but the sulfur, oh no. Way out in there. The forge, I think it's gonna be more out in there. So we eat. So now, what does it take to research a novelist detonator, if I may ask? One. Sulfur, novelist detonator, enhanced industrial beam. So I need Caterium for that research. And I don't even know if I have more Caterium. No, I don't. I have to go and mine more Caterium manually, or I could use my handy dandy portable miner, which I think I have in the back of my truck. I don't know, I meant I have a portable miner. If I did not, I did. I think I had the portable in here, maybe. I know I had a portable miner. Yes, I did. I'll just plonk that down, let it do its shit. And it Caterium ingots, because I think Caterium ingots is what you need to make those beams. So, gosh darn it. Ah, always something, you know. Okay, okay. Potable miner, do your shank. I need Caterium. So I can blow this shite that boy and put a real miner on top of it. I'll just let that mine for a minute. Now, how long have you been streaming? For about 1:33. So I think I'll end it here, so it ain't gonna be too long for YouTube, and then I'll start a new stream. So I'll catch you in the next stream, which I'm gonna be putting after here now. So, Cash in part 2.